Ken Yaman's explosive confession. What really happened behind his split with Demet Özdemir. A love story that captivated a nation. What happens when two stars collide in a blaze of passion and chemistry. In 2018, Erkensikas, Early Bird, lit up screens across Turkey, introducing the world to Ken Yaman and Demet Özdemir as Demet and Sana Maiden. Their on-screen romance was nothing short of magical. Sparks flew, hearts raced, and viewers were hooked. But what made this duo so unforgettable wasn't just their acting. Whispers of a real-life romance began to swirl, fueled by stolen glances, cozy set photos, and an undeniable connection that had fans screaming, "This can't just be acting." Ken Yaman, with his chiseled features and magnetic charm, and Demet Özdemir, with her radiant energy and infectious smile, seemed like a match made in heaven. Their chemistry transcended the screen, igniting social media with fan theories and dreamy edits. Magazine news and gossip was flooded with questions. Were they secretly dating? Was this the love story Turkey had been waiting for? Though the couple never officially confirmed their relationship, their off-screen moments, late-night chats, shared laughter, and those heart-melting looks spoke louder than words. For a while, it felt like Ken and Demet were living a fairy tale. Reflecting on those days, Ken recently shared, "Demet was a burst of light in my life. Her energy, her laughter, it was like nothing else mattered. We'd spend hours on set, exhausted but happy, lost in our own world." The line between Ken and Sanam's story and ours blurred in the best way possible. His words paint a picture of a love so vibrant it could have powered a city. But if their romance was so perfect, what went wrong? Brace yourself, because the answer is a gut punch that no one saw coming. The shocking truth, a mother's ultimatum. In a candid interview that sent shockwaves through the gossip sphere, Ken Yaman revealed the heart-wrenching reason behind his split with Demet Özdemir. The culprit? None other than his own mother, Gülriz Yaman. Yes, you read that right. A family drama worthy of a soap opera. Ken confessed that his mother disapproved of his relationship with Demet, believing she wasn't the right match for her son. "My mom thought Demet wasn't good enough for me," Ken admitted, his voice heavy with emotion. "She was convinced this relationship would derail my future. She gave me an ultimatum. It's either Demet or me." Gülriz Yaman, a beloved figure in Ken's life and a fan favorite for her warm social media presence, has always been her son's biggest cheerleader. Her close bond with Ken is no secret. She's often seen sharing proud mom moments online, charming fans with her love for her son. But this revelation casts a new light on their relationship. According to Ken, Gülriz's disapproval stemmed from a misunderstanding of Demet's character. "Moms saw Demet as distant, maybe even cold," he explained. "But that's not who she is. Demet's heart is pure. Gold. She's sensitive, caring, and so much deeper than people realize. I wish Mom had given her a chance." The ultimatum hit Ken like a freight train. Torn between his love for Demet and his devotion to his mother, he found himself at a crossroads. "I was young, overwhelmed, and caught between my heart and my family," he said. "My mom's words shook me to my core. The thought of losing her, of her cutting me out of her life, was unbearable." For Ken, family has always been sacred, and the idea of choosing between his mother and the woman he loved was a nightmare he couldn't escape. The heartbreaking decision. In the end, Ken made a choice that would haunt him for years. "I sat Demet down and told her everything," he recalled, his voice cracking. "I explained my mom's concerns, the pressure I was under. It was the hardest conversation of my life. Demet didn't yell or blame me. She just listened. But the pain in her eyes, I'll never forget it. It felt like I was ripping my own heart out." The decision was made. Ken and Demet parted ways, leaving their fairy tale romance in tatters. The breakup wasn't just a personal loss, it was a cultural moment. Fans of Erkensikas were devastated, flooding social media with theories about what went wrong. Was it their skyrocketing careers pulling them apart? A hidden betrayal? The rumor mill churned endlessly, but Can's recent confession has finally laid the truth bare. "I regret it every day," he admitted. "Demet was one of a kind. Her spirit, her warmth, it's rare to find someone like that. I let her go to keep peace with my family, but it cost me a piece of my soul." Can's honesty is raw and unflinching. He acknowledges his mother's intentions were to protect him, but her interference came at a steep price. "She thought she was saving me from a mistake, but sometimes love means taking risks," he said. "I wasn't brave enough back then. If I could go back, I'd fight harder for us." His words resonate with anyone who's ever faced a tough choice between love and family, making this confession all the more poignant. Demet's silence speaks volumes. While Can's revelations have set the internet ablaze, Demet Özdemir has remained true to her signature style, silent and poised. Known for keeping her personal life under wraps, Demet hasn't publicly responded to Can's bombshell. But sources close to the actress reveal she was blindsided by the news. Demet had no idea Can's mother played such a big role in their breakup, a friend shared with magazine news and gossip. She was heartbroken when things ended, but Can's explanation back then was vague. Now, it all makes sense. Demet's fans, however, haven't held back. Social media is buzzing with support for the actress, with hashtags like #DemetDeservesBetter trending worldwide. Demet handled it like a queen, one fan tweeted. "She didn't need to say a word. Her grace says it all." Others have been less kind to Can, criticizing his decision to prioritize his mother's wishes over his love for Demet. Can had a gem and let her go. "Big mistake," another comment read. The debate rages on, with fans divided between sympathy for Can's impossible choice and admiration for Demet's dignified silence. Can Yaman's new chapter. Fast forward to 2025, and Can Yaman is thriving in Italy, where he's carving out a name for himself in international projects like Viola cum il Mare and Sandokan. His rugged charm and undeniable talent have made him a global sensation, but behind the glitz and glamour, Can admits his heart is still searching. "No one's ever come close to what I had with Demet," he confessed. "I've dated since, but that spark, that connection, it's been missing. Right now, my career is my focus, but I'm human. I want love too." Can's relationship with his mother remains strong, though he's hinted at some soul-searching since the breakup. "Mom and I have talked about it," he said. "She sees things differently now, but we can't change the past. I've learned to trust my own heart more." Ever the dreamer, Can hasn't ruled out a reunion with Demet, at least professionally. "Working with her was electric," he said with a grin. "If fate puts us on the same set again, I'd be all in." Who knows what the future holds? The fans and the fallout. Can's confession has unleashed a tidal wave of reactions. Social media is a battlefield of emotions, with #CanDemet trending as fans relive the glory days of their romance. Some are rooting for a reconciliation, flooding X with fan art and nostalgic clips from Erkensikas. "They were soulmates on and off screen," one fan wrote. "Ken needs to make this right." Others are less forgiving, pointing fingers at Gulriz Yaman for meddling in her son's love life. "Family is important, but love shouldn't be a casualty," a commenter argued. Skeptics in the gossip world wonder if Can's tell-all is a calculated move to drum up buzz for his upcoming projects. But his raw emotion and vulnerability suggest otherwise. This wasn't about publicity. A source close to Can told magazine news and gossip. He's been carrying this weight for years. Speaking out was about closure, not headlines. Whether you see it as a heartfelt confession or a strategic play, one thing's clear. Can Yaman's story has struck a chord, reminding us all of the messy, beautiful complexity of love. A love story for the ages. Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir's romance may have ended, but its legacy lives on. Their story is a testament to the power of love and the pain of letting it go. From the dizzying highs of Hortense Cuss to the gut-wrenching lows of their breakup, this saga has it all: passion, heartbreak, and a mother's fierce protectiveness. As Can continues to dazzle on the global stage and Demet shines in her own right, fans can't help but wonder, could their paths cross again? Will love get a second chance? Or is this truly the end of an era? Magazine news and gossip will be watching every twist and turn. One thing's for sure, this tale is far from over. What do you think, readers? Should Can and Demet give love another shot? Or is it time to close the book on this epic romance? Drop your thoughts below, and stay tuned for more juicy updates from the world of stars.